This is James Luxon for Pro Boxing Fans. Delighted to be joined on Zoom today with David Diamante. David, how are you, sir?
I'm great, James. Nice to see you. Thanks for having me on.
No problems at all. Thanks for your theme of the heavyweights a few weeks away from Povetkin, Dillian Whyte rematch. What's Dillian got to do to change from the first fight? Because obviously he was in full control until that punch had landed. Has he got to change anything at all, in your opinion?
Well, I don't think much, except for the fact that he needs to be careful. I mean, you cannot forget how dangerous of a customer Alexander Povetkin is. He can lull you to sleep, man. First of all, he just looks like, he doesn't look that threatening. Looks like a nice guy. Doesn't physically look that imposing, but he's cut differently, man. The guy is cut from leather, man. He is a strong human being, and he's rugged. And I mean, we've seen him in absolute wars. It just goes to show you how much power Anthony Joshua has. I mean, when they fought at Wembley, just literally, this is the SSC right here behind me, but the arch is right here to the left. When they fought there, you know, I was just a couple rows back, and Povetkin was doing really well in that fight. AJ just landed straight on his nose, and you know, it just it stopped Povetkin. But that's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to do to stop that man. We saw his fight in Saudi. I mean, I announced the fight when he fought Michael Hunter, and what a seesaw fight that was, man. You know, Michael Hunter came out, looked great, putting it on him, and you're thinking, wow. And I mean, Povetkin was taking big time shots, but then his engine turned on, and then he tore up Michael Hunter the second part of the fight. I mean, what a fight that was. So you can never count out Alexander Povetkin. He's very dangerous. And I think that, you know, sometimes these losses really teach a guy, or not even losses necessarily, but like performances that you know, they're just these banana peels. I mean, you look at Florian Marku with his last fight, you know, his first fight on the big stage, and now he's really ready. You know, he's really ready for Ryland Charlton. We'll see if he comes through, but he's not overlooking this guy. And I think that's one of the most important things. I mean, like I was saying about the Canelo Avni Yildirim fight, I think a lot of people think that this is kind of just a, you know, a stay busy fight. I mean, even though it's Yildirim is the mandatory, but it's kind of a stay busy fight for him. No one, I don't think, is giving Yildirim too much of a shot, but you never know. You never know. And this is why we watch. I mean, I can tell you right now, the fight last week that happened right behind me at the SSC, I remember reading stuff saying, oh, they brought this Mauricio Lara from Mexico to just get beaten by Josh Warrington, blah, 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 because, you know, he wanted to fight with Kanzu and this, that, and the third. And nobody gave him a shot. And look what happened. He knocked your man out. So you can't take anything for granted in this game. These guys are dangerous. They're professional fighters. To go back to your question with Dillian Whyte, he just needs to stay very vigilant. Stick to your boxing. Do what you're doing. But when you get your man hurt, still keep your defense, you know, because a hurt man is a dangerous man. I'll tell you that right now.
Fantastic. David, thank you very much for your time today. I appreciate it.
Always a pleasure. We'll talk soon. Take care now.